Throughout the annals of American folklore, few stories capture the imaginations of history enthusiasts and Wild West aficionados like the one about Billy the Kid. Fearful of outlaws and notorious gunmen, his life came to an abrupt end in 1881 at the age of 21 when he was shot down by Sheriff Pat Garrett. In a startling turn of events, however, a man named Brushy Bill Roberts appeared decades later, claiming to none other than the legendary Billy the Kid, miraculously returned from the dead. In this video, we dive into the mysterious story of Brushy Bill Roberts and the controversy surrounding his extraordinary claims. As we explore evidence, testimony, and fascination with the Wild West outlaw, we strive to unravel the truth behind his enigmatic tale. Stepping into a world where legends are rife, the line between fact and fiction becomes blurred as we uncover the mystery of Brushy Bill Roberts, the man once again claimed to be the infamous Billy the Kid.
Remember to hit the like button because it helps us a lot. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell to not miss the upcoming interesting videos.
Brushy Bill Roberts, known variously as William Henry Roberts, Ollie Partridge William Roberts, Ollie N. Roberts, or Ollie L. Roberts, claims his birth date as December 31st, 1859. He gained great attention in the late 1940s and 1950s by making a bold statement. He asserted that he was none other than William H. Bonney, the notorious Western outlaw better known as Billy the Kid, who was presumed dead in 1881. In 1950, Roberts' claim was met with skepticism and was dismissed by then-Governor of New Mexico, Thomas J. Mabry. Brushy Bill's story has gained traction, thanks in part to support from Billy the Kid Museum, located in his hometown of Hico, located in Hamilton County, Texas. Over the years, his story has come under scrutiny and gained public attention, being featured in various media, including a 2011 episode of Brad Meltzer Decoding and a segment by Robert Stack in 1989 about unsolved mysteries. In 1948, William V. Morrison, a probate investigator from St. Louis, made an interesting discovery when he came across an elderly man named Joe Hines. Hines told Morrison about his experiences during the Lincoln County War. To Morrison's surprise, Hines hinted that Billy the Kid was still alive but refused to reveal the exact name or whereabouts. Intrigued by this revelation, Morrison embarks on a quest to track down the man who claims to be Billy the Kid. During his search, he met another elder in 1948, this time named J. Frank Dalton from Lawton, Oklahoma. Dalton, claiming to be Jesse James, amazingly claimed that Billy the Kid was living in Hamilton, Texas, under the name C.V. Roberts. After starting a correspondence, Morrison established a relationship with Roberts, who eventually made a startling confession that he was none other than Billy the Kid. Roberts goes on to provide intricate details about his alleged outlaw life, shares compelling anecdotes that have the potential to fill significant gaps in the historical story of Billy the Kid. Furthermore, he sought Morrison's support for a full pardon, which he said he had been promised by New Mexico Governor Lew Wallace in 1879, a promise later rescinded. To further support his claim, Roberts showed off his incredible ability to get out of handcuffs. Furthermore, he asserted that Pat Garrett, the famous lawman, had actually shot another individual named Billy Barlow and had passed his body off as the Kid's. This allowed Kid to disappear and escape to Mexico. The only three individuals present as witnesses to Pat Garrett's alleged murder of Billy the Kid were Garrett himself, along with deputies John W. Poe and Thomas McKinney. While McKinney claimed to have some information about the Kid, Poe had never laid eyes on him before. Shortly after Garrett opened fire, Poe informed him that he had targeted the wrong person, since it was too dark in the room for a visual identification. But Garrett asserted that he recognized Kid by his voice, although those present could only hear whispers. In the end, both Poe and McKinney sided with Garrett's assessment, but years later, McKinney retracted his statement and repeated Poe's earlier claim that Garrett had killed someone else. Local residents of Fort Sumner were quick to voice their disapproval over Kidd's presumed death. Garrett quickly organized an investigation conducted by politically affiliated allies, cementing the murder claim and the accompanying reward. The next day, the body was hastily buried in a grave that disappeared in floods for many years. Today, the grave is marked as likely to contain no remains, and the request for exhuming it had been officially denied. In conversation with Morrison, Roberts expressed his willingness to reveal the whole truth on one condition: the complete pardon that Governor Wallace had promised Billy the Kid after the Lincoln County War. This sudden appearance of Roberts, along with his plea for pardon, had a profound impact on Pat Garrett's descendants. Marshall Trimble, Arizona's official historian, cites Frederick Nolan, an authority on the life and times of Billy the Kid. Nolan was referring to a letter written by Geneva Pittman in 1987 to Joe Bolin, the founder of a history-loving group called Billy the Kid Gang. In the letter, Pittman said that her uncle, known as Brushy Bill at the time, was named Oliver P. Roberts and was born on August 26, 1879, as recorded in the family Bible. Brushy and his story were largely forgotten until the film Young Guns 2 portrayed him as the narrator of events surrounding the life and times of Billy the Kid and the Lincoln County War. Many books were written about the mystery, and researchers began to discover whether Brushy's claims were indeed true, including several failed attempts to obtain permission to excavate and take DNA tests. In 1990, a significant investigation took place at the Advanced Imaging Research and Graphics Laboratory at the University of Texas. Image experts Scott Acton and Alan Bovick used image comparison tools to examine photos of Brushy Bill Roberts at the age of 14. Surprisingly, these images bear a striking resemblance to the Billy the Kid likeness widely recognized in the popular Dedrick Upham newsletter. Furthermore, when comparing a photo of Brushy Bill, aged 71, Acton and Bovick determined that there was an impressive 93% similarity between the two individuals. Both experts agreed that the results undeniably showed a striking similarity between Roberts and iconic character Billy the Kid. On December 27, 1950, Brushy Bill died of a massive heart attack in Hico, Texas. He is buried in Hamilton County, 20 miles south of Hico. Morrison confirmed that upon examining Roberts' body, he found 26 bullet and knife scars. In 2003, a concerted effort was initiated by Lincoln County Sheriff Tom Sullivan, Captain Mayor Steve Setterwall, and DeBaca County Sheriff Gary Graves. Their goal is to go on a mission to exhume the remains of Billy the Kid and his mother, Catherine Antrim, with the intention of using DNA analysis to determine where Billy the Kid is buried in Fort Sumner. The effort, however, encountered many challenges, including uncertainty surrounding the exact location of the remains and subsequent legal obstacles. The court eventually intervened, preventing the exhumation of both sets of remains in September of 2004. Please like and share if you find the video content interesting and useful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment below so as not to miss the upcoming interesting videos. Thanks for watching.